Morning, boys. It's your boy Garrett J. Watt, the Master Coach Mentor, coming at you with a little wake-up WOD from CrossFit Ethos in Ladera Ranch, California. Now, a couple things before I get into today's workout and show you what the hell we were doing with that thing and a couple other things. If you have not downloaded the Wake Up Warrior app in the iTunes or Google Play Store, get off your ass and go do that today. There's no reason for you to stress about or any reason to not have access to all the content we're throwing down every single week with Wake Up TV, daily download, daily rants, Hem3 radio, Sunday sermon, as well as all the other bonus strength for warriors just like you. So today's workout, we had some power lunges, some running, some pull-ups. I'm gonna show you what's up. Included with those mighty lunges, we have a few good about to be beat up Jedis. So, included the lunge, here was a workout. Workout was 800 meter run, 21 lunges at 135. That's what was on the bar. Then 21 pull-ups, then 400 meter run, then 21 pull-ups, then 21 lunges at 135, then 800 meter run. So a total of 1.25 miles, as well as 42 lunges and 42 pull-ups. So here's the principle that came to me today as I'm going through this workout, and it's simply this. If you stay present, you have power. Let me tell you what I mean by this. One of the things that I learned how to do in running really long ultra running, right, like run, for most people long runs like 4 miles, right, 5 miles, 6 miles, shit, maybe a marathon is a really far run for you. I got to a point where I was running between 20 to 30 miles every single morning for upwards of 2 months at a time. Literally, I'd run a marathon before I went to work. And I was training to run this 12-person relay race that was 188 miles. The only difference was I was going to load myself up in a van like that with the crew, which I did, but it was a Navigator. And I ran the entire race as Team White, inspired by a man by the name of Dean Carnassi from a book, Ultra Marathon Man, in which he ran a 12-person relay by himself. So during that time of doing all of this long-ass running, you get to a point where listening to music, etc., just isn't available. It's just like it annoys the fuck out of you. And all you're left with is you. And the truth was, during those times when I was doing my ultra running, I was scared to death of the world. I was trying to figure out who the hell I was, what I stood for, what I believed, and it helped me to be up in hills like this and to be running for hours and hours and hours at a time by myself. Well, one of the things that started happening for me is during this time I started getting a real good feel for how my body operates. Last night in my daughter's gymnastics class, they elevated her to the next level after her first class at the next level. They'd already elevated her to, because she has such good body consciousness, and that's body awareness, and that's what a coach told me. He said she got great body awareness, so when I coach her, she improves really quickly, so we're going to move her up to the competition team, and I was like, awesome. And that same kind of body consciousness or body awareness is what I became very aware of when I started running really far. And one of the things I noticed is when I got really present, everything around me disappeared. Even the pain disappeared because I almost stepped into the pain. Instead of running from the pain or running from the situation, I found myself literally stepping into the situation. And something crazy happens when you become so fucking present in your life, so present to the pain, that the pain itself morphs into something different. Well, I was running here in the last 800, my mind started to drift and I was not present. And I slowed way the hell down. Literally, I probably slowed down to, going from a 6-minute mile pace to dropping down to like a 9-minute mile pace because my mind started to wander and I wasn't present. Running for hours and hours at a time, I found out the fastest pace that I could keep and the most power that I had was not to let my mind drift into stories and visualizations and nothing. It was to breathe And when I got present, there seemed to be this power that would encompass my mind and my body. And today, as I got aware that I was not present, I started taking some breaths as I'm running. Became very present, sped back up to a 5-minute pace to finish the last 400 of that run. Now, in my marriage, it's been no different. In my marketing, it's been no different. See, when we let our minds wander or drift, or we allow the pain of the scenario of taking care of our fucking marriage, turning it around, turning our fitness around because we're fat as hell and we know we're out of shape, we got to do something about it, turning around the relationship with our children, turning around the disconnect we have with God and the crisis of faith that we're going through. When we step into this pain, the natural tendency is for us to run from the pain by allowing our minds to drift. And instead of staying present and focused in the pain, we drift. And when we drift, we end up losing power, just like I did today. So my challenge for you is to look at this. Where is an area in your life where you know you are drifting? You're not staying focused, you're not staying present, that if you just got present and you use some simple breathing, the panic of the marketing, the panic of the bank account, the panic in the relationship that's dysfunctional that you're trying to turn around. What if you could just slow it down? Because the crazy thing about slowing it down oftentimes, my friend, is that slowing it down, you actually speed up. I'm off to have a fantastic day. Today's a big day. Got a lot of great shit going on today. I got daddy-daughter date night this afternoon. And then I got hottie goddess date night tonight as I'm heading out of town for 4 days for some big events I'm speaking at, traveling at, networking at here in Southern California. My friends, as you go forward today, remember that power in today's marketplace of modern-day warrior comes down to the simple formula of authenticity. Be real, get raw, and stay relevant with a ruthless commitment to creating big-ass results today.